My name is Christopher Jones. I am 18 years of age. I am currently a student of the Urban High School, 6th form, where I am pursuing business. I grew up in Lawrence Tavern. Growing up, I lived with my 4 sisters and my 3 brothers. I lived in a 1-room house, 1 room, 3 beds. 4 of us, including myself, was on one, and my other 3 siblings was on the other, and my stepfather and mother was on one. I kept my clothes in a box. I had little clothes. My sisters and brothers kept them in dressers because their dad was living with my mom at the moment and was only taking full care of them alone. I would say a lot of stuff that I mustn't eat his food. When I see his kids eating, I must go outside, and I couldn't stay on his bed at one point because he's saying that my father is not taking care of me and I'm just holding up space, and my mom was on his side throughout all of that, and she put me out at one point, and my sister took me up from there and was taking care of me. Growing up, I went to Unity Primary School, where I entered the school late, 2 years. I entered the school when I was 8 years old, and they had put me in grade 1. I didn't go to any basic school, no school. The home that I lived in got burnt down by a fire. My sister and I was left alone at home, and a candle was lit by my sister, and it caught the settee, and it burned down the place. Well, my father didn't take care of me as a result of I not having his last name. And my mother, she didn't take care of me either, because she said that if he's not taking care of me, so why she is. I first met him when I was just 13 years old. My sister went into the community that she heard he was living in, and when she went, she got some information where his house was, and she brought me there, and we found him, and he was never, I can't say he was happy to see me, because that's the feeling I got when I first saw him, that like a burden. I was just a burden to all of them. Well, he didn't say nothing much. First thing he asked, what's my name? I told him. And from a year that I didn't have his name, he just gave me a little money, and I was just 14 years old when I went to live with my sister. And at that point, I was going to Stone Hill Primary and Junior High School, which is a technical high school right now, because I didn't get the chance to do GSAT as a result of entering school at a late age. When I was to do GSAT, I was just 13 years old, and they said the average age was 11 or 12, no older. So I just got placed when I was in primary school. They just placed me at Stony Hill, and from there I started working. My sister never had it, so I had to. It took me an hour and a half, sometimes 2 when traffic is on the road. I had to take 5 transportation. Or when I don't have enough money, I had to walk like half an hour or 45 minutes rather. early. I have to get up early, sometimes 5 o'clock, 4:30. When I have tests, I have to get up 4:30 and start walking. My both parents had abandoned me. I have to take full care of myself when I was 14, 13, 14. And doing that, I have to sell fruits, different type of fruits for a particular lady at Constant Spring, Manor Park Plaza. Selling those fruits, I earn just a little to send myself back to school and buy stuff. I got little or no money sometimes when the business doesn't go our way. I don't get any. Well, at Stony Hill, I was still doing well in school, still getting a lot of good grades in every subject, but I go to school bad. Some days, 2 days, some weeks rather 2 days alone. Sometimes 3. I never went to school a full week at Stony Hill Junior High School. Never ever went a full week. I only usually sell on Saturdays or Friday evening, and doing all of that, I got discriminated a lot. My peers at school said mean stuff to me. Said a lot of stuff, laughed at me, take pictures, post it on social media, saying a lot of stuff, writing a lot of stuff, and that just it made me feel bad being bullied at school by my peers, because when they had to not sell and I have to do it just to survive, just to push myself, because no one was, it hurt me. Yeah, and that just pushed me more. It motivated me at once, because my teachers, some teachers would normally call me and talk to me. When I told them what was taking place, they talked to me and told me that I mustn't watch them, I must just keep doing my thing. And I used that as a motivation and kept doing it regardless of everything that was taking place and everything that they had to say about me. I kept doing it. I left Stony when I was 15, about to turn 16 in the same year. Yeah. And leaving Stony Junior High School, I passed for Kingsway High, which I couldn't go as a result of not having enough money financially. So I went on to Glengarth High School. I went to Glengarth for a transfer where they didn't wanted to take me in their school as a result of having a low average, never did no end of term exams. So when I went, the dean told me that she can't, it was a female dean at the moment, she told me that she can't take me in the institution as a result of not having the maximum grade to be a part of it. So she told me she can't take me in there, so I must go find a different school. And when I was walking away, she called me back and said she's gonna try with me. And she took all my documents from my sister. And from there, I started in 9th grade. They placed me back in 9th grade, and I started working from there. Going there, I was still getting bullied by my peers when they saw me at Manor Park selling. They took pictures just the same, posted them, saying a lot of mean stuff underneath them. And I didn't have any phone at the moment, so my friends that I normally had, they normally come to me with it and showing me what other person be saying and everything. They would say, look at him, look at the clothes that he's wearing, and a lot of mean stuff. When I saw it, I got angry. I would normally wanted to fight them or go to them with a anger where if they had, I would just start fighting. Then I went to my teacher, just the same, and a particular English literature teacher. I went to her and opened up, told her everything that was taking place, and she gave me some advice, told me everything, not to mind them, not to listen to them, and don't watch them. The money I made on Saturdays or on Friday evenings could only send me to school only 3 days or 2 days out of 5 days every week. Sometimes I make $1,600, $2,000 because I normally would ask the people them if they can make me up with a lunch money. Asking them, I got cursed a lot of times. They said a lot of mean stuff to me. Asked me where my parents are. I must go to my parents for money and all of those stuff. It would normally cost me just $600 for bus fare if I am to take the taxi route and the bus route. But I couldn't find that $600 every day just for the bus fare alone, so I would normally have to walk, get up early and walk. Making that, I would only go to school 3 days a week, 2 days a week, and I would walk at least 45 minutes every morning before I could get any transportation to take. Well, I would normally just stay home and not go into school, or when I have tests, because I was in grade 10 then and I have to at least have a 50 average in each subject to be recommended for it, so I normally go, when I have tests, go down in the evening and ask different people that I'm familiar with if they can make me up with a lunch money to go the following day. So my first term in 10th grade, I met a popular lady. It was like a miracle in my life. It's like God had answered all my prayers.